الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على خاتم النبيين والمرسلين سيدنا ونبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه وأزواجه ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. Inshallah, our respected imams, they will read up to the start of this number 28, Surah Al-Mujadala, or Al-Mujadila. Al-Mujadala means argument between some people. Al-Mujadila, a woman who was arguing with Rasulullah. So both names are correct. Briefly, who is the Mujadila? He's one of the greatest female companions, Khawla bint Sa'laba, and she was from among those who gave the covenant to Rasulullah, made bay'ah to Rasulullah. And her husband, one of the greatest companions, but he was older than her. Aus came back, Aus ibn Samit, came back one day. He's not feeling well. So he had an argument with his wife, so he gets angry. And he said to her, أنت علي كظهر أمي. أنت علي كظهر أمي means you are haram to me as my mother haram to me. And this is how they used to do talaq before Shari'at al-Islam. This is how they used to say to give the talaq. So he left the house angry. He went to his friends, companions like him, and everyone, but not all companions were top fuqaha. Not all companions were top fuqaha. Companions, the one who met Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who believed in Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, who died while he still believing in Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. That is a complaint. So there were plenty. But the top of them, which we know the most famous names. So some of his companions said, yes, when you go back home, you will find your wife became cool. Everything is fine. You said what you said because you was angry. Like many guys. He comes and he detail what happened between him and his wife. And if I said talaq is applicable in your case, he said, no, but I was so angry. I never heard someone while he's so happy with his wife, they are so happy. They are laughing, they having fun, and he says, you talaq. I never heard that. But it is different with some talaq till he cannot tell what happened. I don't know what happened. Because he completely has a blockage in his brain and in the heart. So since then, he could be executed. Back to the story. He came back to his house. He wants to reach his wife. She refused. She said, no, wallahi, till Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam allows. And she went to Rasulullah, who was at the house of Aisha, Mother Aisha radiallahu anha. She told them this story. He said to her, look, Khawla, I cannot do anything to you, you became haram to me. because it was not a Sharia yet to be known of this case. He said, you became haram. He said, O Messenger of Allah, this guy, when he gets angry, he says, any blah, blah, blah. So, please find me a solution. He said, no solution. Mother Aisha was in the corner of the house, of the room of Mother Aisha. It's so small. And she said, by Allah, I was in the room and I couldn't hear anything between her and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam while Allah descended from above the end of the universe. He said, قَدْ سَمِعَ اللَّهُ قَوْلَ الَّتِي تُجَادِلُكَ. Allah has heard what this woman complains about. So Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, before she leaves, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam called her back and he said, I received the revelation from Allah to resolve your problem. Let your husband to free a neck or to free someone who is enslaved and he wants to be a free man. She said, we cannot afford that. Or the long story short, to free a person before he lays a finger on his wife. And if he cannot find that, let him fast 2 months in succession. If he drops one day, he will start over. But if he fails or he's sick or whatever, so let him feed 60 guys. The main issue in this story is قَدْ سَمِعَ اللَّهُ. قَدْ سَمِعَ اللَّهُ means Allah hears. For those who keep saying, we called Allah, and nothing, we see nothing. We saw nothing happen to resolve our problems. Fear Allah. Allah hears, Allah sees. Without talking, Allah knows what you have in the heart. Be aware of the hearing of Allah. Be aware of the vision of Allah. And be afraid of saying something you will be taken with on day of Qiyamah, or will cause the dua to be not accepted. If someone keeps exposing himself that he doesn't really feel anything from Allah, that may lead him one of those days to be hopeless. And maybe hopeless will be a good chance for devil to convert him back to Islam. By saying, I kept asking Allah and then nothing happened to my life. I'm still living misery, or my dua is not accepted, or. Fear Allah. Allah hears you. Allah knows you. Allah knows all the things related to your problems. And He will decide how to respond to you, not you to recommend something to Allah. Many, they recommend to Allah to descend something especially for them. Fear Allah. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah Al-Baqarah, وَاعْلَمُوا أَنَّ اللَّهَ يَعْلَمُ مَا فِي أَنفُسِكُمْ فَاحْذَرُوهُ. Be aware of Allah, that He knows what's in your heart. If you trust Him or you don't trust Him. If you trust the Prophet or you don't trust the Prophet. If you know that Allah is able to respond to your dua, or He will choose something better for you, even if you don't feel it. He may remove what may block your you in your life, and you because you was not asking for that, and you was not aware of it, so you think Allah did not respond to you. And probably He loves your voice, and He wants you to keep begging, because He loves your voice. So He may delay responding to you to keep hearing your voice. He loves you. He may keep hearing your voice for 40 years. And when it happens, you will know that Allah already here from 40 years. So fear Allah. Be aware of Allah. Be true Muslim. Be true Mu'min. Be true Muhsin. What is Muhsin? Is the one who worships Allah as if Allah is in front of him. And don't recommend anything to him. غفر الله لي ولكم ولجميع المسلمين وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على المبعوث رحمة للعالمين والحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.